Get ready for music that moves you. The world's greatest classical music festival. The BBC Proms. Watch on iPlayer, listen on Sounds.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Tebs, you're following Tebs! What the hell?
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Hammond, you idiot!
Your pit stop for everything Top Gear. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
We're bargain hunting in North Yorkshire in an hour on BBC One. Across the UK now this Sunday morning with Martin.
Radio 4. The more you listen, the more you see. Do you know someone who has fallen down a rabbit hole into Conspiracyland? In my podcast series, I investigate the rise of health conspiracy theories on social media. Are algorithms pushing potentially harmful content to vulnerable patients? The journey gets curiouser and curiouser. Is there a way out? Mariana in Conspiracyland. Listen on Radio 4 and BBC Sounds.
It's taken until my 57th year to discover that I have bipolar.
What does it take to be the best there's ever been at something?
Passion.
And also, they're fighting German troops. So I'd like to point out this is basically the plot of Die Hard.
Yippee-ki-yay, Redcoat. Wow.
Only on the BBC. Watch on iPlayer, listen on Sounds.
David Attenborough's discovering the balance of risk and reward when raising young in open grasslands tonight on BBC One. New Parenthood at 7:20. On the hunt now with Danny.
Making any of today's studio dishes. You can find all the recipes on the BBC Food website. So enjoy the rest of your weekend and we'll see you next time.
Another season of ups, downs and everything in between.
Does it feel a little bit different this season?
Here we go again.
Ooh, the action.
You want to have your say.
And the reaction.
There's lots of talk on social media.
Goals dissected.
Got to do this, got to do that.
Interesting debate.
Fans connected.
A lot of match of the day.
Who's going to win it?
What do you think?
They've all got a chance.
Like never before.
209 live games
On 5 Live.
Keep you disciplined.
How about that?
Entertainment.
It's what everybody's talking about. Football on the BBC.
Oh, for goodness sake, Len, just move on!
Can everyone just calm down?
This is crazy.
It's going to be a magical day.
Laugh stressful days away with comedy on BBC iPlayer.
Isn't Llangollen lovely this time of year?
Bang, bang. Destination X is blown up.
This gives me no pleasure. Well, a little bit.
The police is here.
Destination X continues Wednesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Get ready for music that moves you. The world's greatest classical music festival. The BBC Proms. Watch on iPlayer, listen on Sounds.
We just had Matt Tebbett. Now, Marlon Brando is dish of the day. Well, the rest of us don't stand a chance, do we? Showered with awards and Oscars from 1954 on the waterfront.
While keeping them safe, David Attenborough's new series Parenthood continues tonight at 7:20, and New to Sounds exploring the changing role of the hero throughout history with Rory Stewart. Download the app to listen now. The Premier League is back and 5 Live has all the coverage you need this afternoon live from 2. Chelsea are at home to Crystal Palace. Then we're swapping Stamford Bridge for Old Trafford. Manchester United take on Arsenal live from 4:30. Download the BBC Sounds app and never miss a kick.
Isn't Llangollen lovely this time of year?
Bang, bang. Destination X is blown up.
This gives me no pleasure. Well, a little bit.
The police is here.
Destination X continues Wednesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Great Scott!
Your kids are gonna love.
Keep the kids entertained with family films on BBC iPlayer.
This is BBC One. Now at 1 o'clock, the lunchtime news with Martine Croxall.
Those ripening fruits, things like blackberries, to sustain them through the autumn and get them ready for the winter. And if that crop has come really early, they're going to have a gap. It really is having that disruptive impact on the cycles that our wildlife are used to and they're adapted to.
There are clear winners and losers from this summer, but with nature hurrying to wind down, many creatures face an uncertain winter. Georgina Ranard, BBC News.
That's it from me. The next news on BBC One is at 5 to 6. There's plenty more, of course, on the BBC News website. Bye for now.
Hello there, good afternoon to you. Now, many are wondering, when are we going to see some rain? It has been so dry and so very, very warm for such a long time. However, the upcoming week doesn't promise any rain, not insignificant rain anyway, because high pressure will be dominating. So it's going to stay mostly dry. It'll be a little bit cooler and cloudier, certainly across eastern areas, but the cloud will tend to burn that cloud back to the coast. It'll always be sunny and warmer out towards the west, and nights will turn chilly. So we're losing the above average temperatures that we've had for weeks now, and as we pick up more of an Arctic northerly, temperatures will actually be falling below average for the end of the week with some cold nights to come. So we've changed our area of high pressure position. We're not drawing up the warm humid air from the south. We've got more northerly winds bringing fresher, less humid air down across many northern and eastern areas. And that's been feeding in quite a bit of cloud. It was cloudier yesterday. Today, a lot more sunshine around. Breezy in the southwest, lighter winds elsewhere, but quite cloudy from northeast England down towards East Anglia. So here, high teens, low 20s, but in the warmer spots further west, again, we're looking at 25, maybe 26 degrees. But as we head through this evening and overnight, that cloud in the east will start to push back westward. So it's only western fringes of the country which will see clearer skies overnight. And it's here, it'll be quite chilly, perhaps dropping into single digits in a few places. But where we have the cloud cover, then for most it'll be in the low teens. So probably a little bit less chilly than it was last night. Now we look to the southwest for Monday. We start the new week off again with high pressure. It's a similar story, a lot of cloud around to begin with. That cloud should melt away and burn back to the coast, but I think it will hug many northern and eastern areas. And this weather system down towards the southwest could throw up a few showers for Cornwall, Devon, maybe southwest Wales, and they could be heavy and thundery, but that really is about it. Elsewhere will be dry, warmest in the west where we have more sunshine, so around the mid-20s, cooler further north and east. Tuesday's a similar story. If anything, those showers in the southwest may be a little bit more widespread from Dorset, perhaps down towards Cornwall and Devon, and maybe South Wales. But elsewhere, it's dry, with most of the north and the east staying cloudy and cool, warmest of the weather out towards the west. And it looks like that area of low pressure pushes across France and in towards Italy to bring some big storms there. For us, we're dominated again by high pressure. Now, Wednesday, we start to pick up a chillier northerly, Arctic northerly, which will feed in cloud to northern and eastern areas. Best of the sunshine again towards sheltered southern and western parts. The temperatures here will be in the mid-teens, whereas further southwest, 21, 22 degrees. So we're now starting to fall below average. Thursday and Friday, the pressure pattern's pretty much the same. It's high pressure, northerly winds, more cloud in northern and eastern areas. That cloud tending to melt away through the morning periods after cold nights, with top temperatures around 21 or 22 degrees. Otherwise, it's the mid-teens in northern and eastern areas closer to the coast, and particularly where you hold on to the cloud. Friday's a similar story. Northerly winds, a very chilly start to the day, and then the sunshine does melt that cloud away, and we're up to around 22 or 23 degrees, so around or just below average. So if it's the rain we want, we may have to look to the following weekend. Of course, it's the bank holiday weekend. To this feature, this, by this point, will be the remnants of ex-hurricane Erin, and that could influence our weather to bring something wetter and windier through the bank holiday weekend, particularly as we head into Monday, to bring us some very much needed rain. We have to stay tuned to the forecast for that.
This is our BBC. Planets through a telescope. Space. Truth under a microscope.
This was an extraordinary, unprecedented attack.
Hard facts.
You can say anything to anyone, anytime and anywhere, all right?
Hard questions.
Tell me what you're doing over here. You're just relaxing.
Soft hugs. Over 2 billion rays. Faithfuls. Traitors. Clever kids. Angry dads. Alpha mums. Drums. Bangers and absolute bangers. Explosions, conductors, disruptors, fact-checking, fake chickens, foxtrots, death drops, top of your lungs, tears in your eyes, a doorway through time and building our future.
The BBC's put £5 billion into the economy.
All voices under one roof. There's a BBC for each of us, funded by all of us. This is our BBC.
I don't know who edits this, but that's going to have to do.
Get ready for music that moves you. The world's greatest classical music festival. The BBC Proms. Watch on iPlayer, listen on Sounds.
BBC One's escaping from the Isle of Wight to the country in Scotland in 35 minutes. Sunday afternoon, singing songs of praise.
Power isn't given. Power is taken.
I am the true King of England. Are you with me? Today we take victory.
King and Conqueror starts next Sunday at 9:10 on BBC One and iPlayer.
The mother of all reunions, EastEnders, this September on BBC One and iPlayer.
The greatest players on earth come to England for the Women's Rugby World Cup.
That is something special! Huge tackle! Absolute brilliance!
Every pass, catch, and every match.
She's gonna go the whole way! An absolute beauty!
This summer, the world will watch, and names will be made.
Incredible scene!
The Women's Rugby World Cup starts Friday, 6:30 on BBC One and iPlayer.
John Craven explores how Yorkshire's history has been shaped by the River Nid in Countryfile at 6:20. Sunday afternoon now with Jules and one big escape.
Radio 4. The more you listen, the more you see. Do you know someone who has fallen down a rabbit hole into Conspiracyland? In my podcast series, I investigate the rise of health conspiracy theories on social media. Are algorithms pushing potentially harmful content to vulnerable patients? The journey gets curiouser and curiouser. Is there a way out? Mariana in Conspiracyland. Listen on Radio 4 and BBC Sounds.
The father rounds up his family, but that does little to deter the dogs. So he makes an extraordinary sacrifice. He hangs back. A journey like no other. Parenthood.
Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
The greatest players on earth come to England for the Women's Rugby World Cup.
That is something special! Huge tackle! Absolute brilliance!
Every pass, catch, and every match.
She's gonna go the whole way! An absolute beauty!
This summer, the world will watch, and names will be made.
Incredible scene!
The Women's Rugby World Cup starts Friday, 6:30 on BBC One and iPlayer.
I have nothing to wear. Well, that old excuse just won't wash with us now. It's the new sewing bee.